Bizarre Brain Comics.
Hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I'm Gary, your host. This is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. This time we're going to look at something a little unusual here. This is it's, you can see this is a little larger than your standard comic size. It's magazine size. This is Broken Summer, a collection of There Must Be More Comics by J.P. Coovert from 1% Press from 2014. And J.P. Coovert is an American freelance cartoonist and illustrator in Cincinnati, and he's designed T-shirts, illustrated children's books, and produced comics, etc. at 1% Press. And he has an ongoing journal comic called Simple Routines. He says that he works entirely on a computer in Photoshop with, is that supposed to be Cynthia? Yeah, with Cynthia. I guess that's the program. But he draws simple routines in what he... Simple routines is what he draws on paper. Everything else is on computer. He works as a skateboard designer at Revive Skateboards and Forge Wheels, and has a YouTube channel. And he does some D&D, Dungeons and Dragons related stuff. And I think this was originally like was done. I think it may have originally been done as a web comic. I'm not sure on that. It doesn't say. But some of the other stuff that he's done has been on web comics. And this has a very juvenile look to it. But it seems like they have. I might be thinking of something else, but I think this one has some. Doesn't want to move. Some definitely non-kid friendly language, but I could be thinking of something else. I'm not positive on that. But it is kind of interesting. And here are our main characters. This is James. He is our main character, and his friend Flick, who I think is supposed to be an orc, because there are elves and other fanciful critters here. And this bird with boots, bird is Sam, their friend Sam. If he's supposed to be a chicken or what, I don't know. And then Willa, the dog. And they're all main characters in here. We'll just have a brief look at this, and it is kind of funny. It's on a juvenile level here, for the most part. I don't think this one was one that had language in it. And it's as I said, he does some skateboard stuff, and he's a skateboarder, and so of course his characters are into skateboarding, and they're going to go down those steps. Do some good. First time Flick trying this stuff, we see the action stuff, and he slips and falls, and he goes, "I think I broke my butt." I said, "Are you okay, Flick?" Then, yeah, he did break his butt. Then it's James and Willa go to the public library and to see their friend Sam, the bird, who's just got a job at the library, and he's looking for something. They're looking for something. He helps out, and he gets this one. Looking for, and this has a callback to. We'll have a callback later. Orion by Orion Cygnus, Star Navigator, A Guide to the Night Sky, and that comes up later. And see, because here, this is giant returning stuff. So the whole world is filled with these fantastical magical beings, and he gets this one book, and he starts chanting this weird stuff, and and it's all weird, and they try to get him to stop. He's still doing it, even though they took the book away. And then the library lady has come. They're afraid of her. Saying, see, because there's a turtle here, there's a little witch over here, and what is he? Is he a troll? I don't know. And they're trying to hide him down behind the desk, and afraid he's going to lose his job. And he's all acting all crazy, and he's chanting it. And he goes, he says, "See what the book is. Maybe we can get him to stop." And says, "I'm not the best book or of no so the book of summoning demons. Oh no, he's going to summon a demon." Then the boss lady shows up, and the library lady in there, and James is trying to distract her while Sam is Willa is trying to find a way to make it stop, and then suddenly poof, there he is. Oh, it's ice cream. Said, demon ice cream? Says, no, he misread the book. Says summoning desserts. Don't appreciate. Get out. So they get out of there. Then later, they're downstairs. They live down here, and it's in the bottom of a well, and all this is down below under the well. And Tiny Giants, and they're playing some tunes, but Flick, he's limited because he's in a butt cast and he can't move around, and trying to get him up, and they can't help him. And they're supposed to go. They're getting ready because they're supposed to go to a concert, and their buddy Flick, he can't go because he can't walk. Well, they get tape it up. They get inspired by one of the songs. Is tape it up, and the band members are L's. He tapes Flick to his back so he can go and they can enjoy the concert. Then they're down there playing video games. And you go, I got something new. Look, he's on the skateboard, riding around on the skateboard. But then he got this. He's built a go-kart. He gets on there. Let's go. Boom, and they take off. And they riding around. Oh, crazy. He says, oh, they're almost killed. Oh, that was sweet. Can I drive now? Then a little later, and James is noticing he's got a little bit of a belly problem there. Got a little spare tire. And while Flick is because this is sometime later, and Flick is out of his cast, and because they're all going to go to a swimming party, a pool party, which is a pond. And he wasn't going to go, but he talks him into it. So because he doesn't want to take his shirt off and go, because of his spare tire. He just sits there and soaks his feet while everyone's having a good time playing in the pool. And then Willa comes up and shakes all over him, just trying to get him to go in. He won't go in, but they're all just playing and having a good time. And then he decides, well, I'm bored. He puts his shoes on. He's gonna leave. Well, Flick comes out and says, no, you can't go. He said, well, here, I need to use your phone. Then pushes him in the water. I know how that goes. We used to have pool parties like that when I was in the Navy and get shoved in. And he goes, oh, and he's mad. And then Flick dives in, and then I'm already wet. Oh, the heck with it. He takes his shirt off. Doesn't matter if he's got a spare tire. And then they're all having fun playing pool party. And there's Willa. Then Willa and Sam, it's nighttime. He goes up to the top of a building, and it says, and we see, look at the stars. Because Sam is showing Willa the stars, and he's got a telescope, and he shows him and tells him about the dog star. This is calls back to that astronomy book that he got, and just look, and shows, and here they are. Show me again, because he sees the constellations in the sky and stuff. And that big old thing. Oh, and that's fun. It's sweet little fun. It's just fun. Nothing spectacular. It was a fun little read. And something that's quite suitable for kids because it didn't have the language. That was something else I was thinking that had the bad language in it. So, So that's all I had to share with you this time around. So I want to thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Tell me, have you ever even heard of this, seen any of this, or this cartoonist? Because I never have. This is the only thing I've ever seen from him, and otherwise I never would have heard of him before. So thanks again, and tell me what you think. And remember, comics are art.